Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of the Lords of Lobang.
We are back hot and ready to give you another yeargasm.
Yeah.
Yeargasmic episode.
Before we go full blast, please check out our Patreon
Yes.
at patreon.com/Lords of Lobang.
We just hit 40,000 new members last week.
Yeah.
Minus all the zeros.
I was going
Yeah.
for something else. It's,
Yeah.
Finally, we can eat.
We can eat.
Yeah, we've got enough money to eat.
Yeah,
Like-
to buy a meal.
Buy
Yeah.
a meal for
Yeah,
each
the reason
of us.
we usually drink during our podcast, but now because we have no new members, we can't afford to buy alcohol.
Yeah. See,
The bottle is empty.
Yeah, it's
the
empty
bottle is
bottle.
The cup is empty. Also.
Yeah, everything's empty. We're just
we-
drinking tap water.
We're trying to stay sober, lah. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sober October.
Sobriety is our thing.
Right.
Yeah. Now we want to make it seem like we're trustworthy, and we want to catch up to the daily catch up also.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be the new daily catch up. Have all the MPs sit here
The-
and tell them what's wrong with the.
No, but as soon as you see all the MPs, right, you know it's a shill program. Same thing with the
Hey, you
okay,
can't
let's
say
go.
That, you can't say it
Right.
now. You
Yeah.
can't say that now.
Why?
Like, what if one day we just get an MP to come to
No
our
MP
place?
will come here.
No,
Yeah,
no
we-
MP will come walk into the studio.
I
No.
mean,
This is holy ground.
I didn't say
Yeah.
in what form.
Right.
Have them break down the doors with all the SPF officers, then they walk in. Yeah, that was while we were filming. They
Right.
come inside. Shut down this podcast now.
That means we have been a successful podcast.
correct.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that day will be the first day we decide to go live.
Right.
Yes. Just
That means
go-
we've been speaking the truth.
Yes. Yes. I wait that day lah. Probably maybe 4 more years lah.
4 more. Yeah. Give it under 4
meh?
years lah.
No, I think elections were held in 2020, right? So we have about 3 years left.
3 years left lah.
3
No, it's
or
after they get elected. Then we have 1 more year lah. Then we go live.
I think next election is what, 2025
Might be.
or 24 or 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
So less than 4 years then.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Should we
Yeah.
bring Reza Khan to guest our podcast?
Yeah, like
And-
your former MP
And then we can stone her with bricks
Okay, yeah.
for being a dumb
for
bitch.
lying.
for
For lying. Yeah. Lying to everyone.
No lah.
Fucking what disassociation, my foot,
Yeah.
clown.
What's the word that she struggled to understand?
Mental disorder.
No,
the-
sh-
the- It's not evidence.
Supporting proof.
Fuck.
Please what you call it?
The-
Substantiate.
Substantiate.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Substance abuse maybe lah. But
Substance abuse. Yeah.
Anyways, speaking of mental issues, Kanye West has currently Kanye West.
yeah,
Yes.
what is segue? Straight.
Kanye West, well, he came out with it like he had bipolar disorder, but now he has done something that could possibly cost him his billions, according to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a
Because-
Jew disorder.
Where's the Wei Ming?
No,
That's
no,
facts. That's facts. Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually came out to
Oh,
say
yeah,
this.
he has a
He has a okay. So he made a few Twitter remarks. I don't know all of them, but the ones I read, the ones where he said, going DEFCON 3 on you Jewish people, something about they have been toying with him,
Yeah.
black boxing him or something, and then he also accused P Diddy. Sean
Puffy Combs.
Sean
Yeah.
Puffy Combs of being controlled by the Jewish people.
Yeah. Jewish
Now,
media lah.
The
Jewish media.
Jewish,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he says Jewish people.
Just Jewish people.
The thing is that he never
Right.
specified which
Yeah.
singular person. He
Right.
just immediately took aim at
Everyone.
all the Jews. Like
Yeah.
you know, it sounded a little bit like similar to something that happened in the past.
Yeah.
where you just
It's like
target
all you
the
Jewish
Jews.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
know that's why he was like taken down. I don't understand what happened.
Was his Twitter account being frozen?
I
Or
think so.
suspended?
Now
I
it
think
is.
so.
yeah?
Yeah.
Now it is, and we have a connecting case. Like
Right.
his Twitter account is frozen for now, but it's just been taken over by someone else, so it might be unfrozen soon. We'll
Right.
get to that further down the line. We have to address him.
Yeah. Do you think he kind of lost his marbles after the whole breakup with Kim?
Oh no, it was way before that. He lost his marbles for getting together with Kim.
Kim, yeah.
Getting
Yeah.
together with her was already an indication he might have he may
Yeah.
have lost a little bit of his marbles. So after seeing everyone she's dated, whatever happened to them, he still went in and still went and have kids with her.
Right. He has how many kids? Like 2 or 3, right?
Northwest, southwest, east, west, and
Northeast.
northeast. Yes,
No, those are not the names, right?
northeast is one of the names.
What? Really? I know Northwest.
Northwest, yes.
I know Northwest, yes, but
No, it can't be east. It has to be somewhere else. So it's everything with west. So northwest, southwest,
East West.
east, west.
are you serious?
It could be northwest is true.
Oh,
Really, he named. I think the first one.
right. Yeah, I know the first one, but I don't know whether the rest is very. Could be.
could be.
At least not as bad as Elon Musk, with
Uh,
numbers and
formulas,
with formula.
You mean
He should name his second kid like E equals MC squared.
But as we have covered his family before in his family's saga,
yeah,
they have larger issues there. lah.
yeah.
rather than whatever's going to name his kid.
Yeah.
That one's
They have old people marrying their own fucking
Stepdaughter or some
step-
shit,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's ridiculous
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
So that's weird. But for Kanye West, he went on a rampage at one point while he was still together with Kim. You know, the one where he was wearing a bulletproof vest.
That was him announcing that he's running for president.
Yeah, what a way to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, so he did that, and then now recently, this Twitter thing, he seemed to be attacking Jewish people. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
I'm pretty. If I had to
I think-
speculate, I would say that he had a meeting with someone, found out they were Jew, and then
No.
Found out they were Jew.
No, I don't think so. I
What?
think his answer would be like, we have to go get rid of them. His answer would have been like that. His
No,
answer
he was
would
more,
have been that Hitler was right.
he was probably buying like at a bar and want to
Yeah.
order a drink, and then the guy didn't want to pay, and then he took out his wallet, and the guy started sniffing. I smell some notes here. I smell money. He's like, oh, you fucking Jew.
and then when he turned
Coin
around,
the Jew.
he saw the, is it called Yamaka or
Yamak-
something?
Yamak.
Yeah.
It's like, ah.
Yeah,
That's
and the
weird.
Jew is Ben Shapiro.
Yeah. Throw the Jew down the well.
That's the other guy.
This Borat.
That's Borat.
So my country can
I
be
don't understand
free.
when he developed it. And the thing is that at one point in time, he says like, as he was saying that on his Twitter, he also went, I'm not anti-Semitic. The thing is, he might not know what that means.
No, I think the Jewish those people who try to who have hijacked successfully hijacked the term, they don't know what it means.
Not anti-Semitic.
The Semitic
as in-
people
as
means
in
the
way,
Arabic people.
The way that
Semantic languages means the Arabic languages or the languages that are around the area.
Mm.
Nothing to do with Jews.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So-
There was the example for this, right? There used to be a award-winning journalist who's
Semite.
Lebanese.
Right.
Okay.
Lebanese.
She was a White House press correspondent,
Right.
and she was so good at her job that there was a literally a fucking award, a journalist award that was named after her, Helen something. Forgot what's her name, and she said something about the Jews as well,
Mm.
and then they removed her name from the award and everything lah.
Right.
And Joy Behar, of all people, a Jew, interviewed her on her show.
Mm.
And she said that why I didn't say anything wrong.
Mm.
I'm part of the Semitic people. I'm Lebanese.
Yeah.
Most Jews are not Semites. So that is accurate to say that they are not Semites.
Right.
How can I be anti-Semitic when I say something about someone who's not a Semite?
Mm.
As a Semite.
So it's just
Right.
anti-Jew lah.
Yeah. Because
No, that's the thing. Is like turn it all. So you're not anti-Semitic. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
You're just anti-Jew. He's like, yeah. Wait.
You're just
They were like, what? wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
yeah,
He
because
gets
if you
caught
go
up.
through history and you find out that the people who claim to be Jews now
Mm.
are mostly European now.
So
They come from different parts of the world.
That would mean
Yeah.
a Jewish person who is.
That's why he said there are black Jews,
Yeah. So,
as
but
well.
if a Jewish person
Ethiopian Jews as well.
is like biased and racist against an Arab person, that Jew is anti-Semitic.
Correct.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
anti-Semitic.
Yeah, but I
inception.
guess they do come from around the region as well. lah.
Not everyone. Most of the Jews now are European Jews. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
They have nothing to do with the Semitic people.
Mm. Who are from the region.
Okay,
lah.
Ari Shafir might be still like the bloodline might still be from that region lah.
Mm.
But then you look at Ben Shapiro,
Yeah.
he's clearly European,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
How many Jews these days, except for the ones like what's the former Liverpool player Ben Ayoun, Yossi Ben Ayoun.
Yossi Ben
You look
Ayoun.
at that guy,
The name as well, I'll probably give it away.
but
Right.
that's a religious name,
Right.
right? That's a most likely the name is from either the Torah or the whatever.
And it was made for football. I mean, Yossi Benayoun goes in and he scores.
Yeah.
Yossi Benayoun. Yeah, you got the whole thing.
And he played for a couple of
Benayoun.
Jewish clubs. He played for Chelsea when he was under Abramovich. And then he eventually played for Arsenal.
Arsenal, a Jewish club.
Yeah, mostly Jewish support.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, but now different lah. Now the demographics of North London is different.
More Muslim.
It's more Muslim.
Muslim immigrants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's leaving Adidas. Huh? I mean, Adidas
No,
is a German.
He's
store.
not leaving Adidas. Adidas kicked him out.
Adidas is like, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah.
Same thing that what Nike did to Manny Pacquiao. When he said something about the gays.
Yeah.
And then Nike
Nike's
was
like, alright.
sayonara.
It's okay.
Sayonara. We don't want our sales to be hurt by your image.
Immediately
That's all.
removed him.
And Adidas being a German company, they're like, yeah, this kind of brings us back to 1939.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
we don't
and
want
it-
that.
And it's weird, right? All these companies withdrawing their support of him. Like
We are not Hugo Boss.
Yeah, they claim to be doing it because we do not stand with that, but they're not worried about that. They're actually just worried about their sales.
Their
Yeah,
backlash
just
lah.
Yeah, it's
Their
kind of
bottom
sad.
line. They don't hurt their bottom
Yeah,
line.
it's kinda
Because the
sad, right?
American Jewish lobby is very strong.
No, I mean not only that. It's just the thing is that the so-called gesture of it, right? It's not anything on some moral or ethical backing. They're just doing it just to protect their financial status.
Correct.
So because I would say that if taking his name off or having it on doesn't affect their sales, I'm not sure whether they would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
fair
thing.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But also, this guy has been quite erratic lah for the past couple of years. He's been saying a
Yes.
lot of nonsense on Twitter, dude.
But I think this is a deep issue.
Right.
That
Yeah.
loads of black American entertainers who are black have encountered.
Right. Right.
We can go back to Chappelle. You can go even like Eddie Murphy. There's been like the whole like Hollywood gay mafia, Hollywood like Jewish mafia kind of like rumblings amongst black entertainers for a very long time. A lot of black rappers have brought it up.
Right.
Cat Williams, the black comedian, he has brought it up. What was the other for the black rapper's name? Omar something.
why?
He also brings it up. Like there's this channel called VJ Vlad. Like I think he's a white fella, but he interviews a lot of rappers and like even actors and all. Right, he's quite big also on YouTube, and he has interviewed Cat Williams and a lot of people, and they talk about it. They talk about like how if you want to become like you want to be the next breakthrough black comedian, black entertainer, they'll make you wear a dress.
Oh,
It's like there are a couple of things. There are a couple of things they will make you do.
Right.
And once you pass all of that, right, okay, now you won't be touched.
Right.
And then after that, once like at a certain point, if you do anything, you stop doing what they tell you to do, they take you out, and then they replace you with the next guy, and then that guy also has to wear a dress, and then that fella is untouchable for some time. So it has happened. Like they point the guy he's a rapper, he pointed out like the examples like Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, like all these people, right? Like they make them do it, and
At
they
some
do
point
it.
they did it. Yeah.
Tyler Perry as well.
Tyler Perry, fucking Jamie Foxx, like all these people, right? They all did it.
Except
Right.
Dave
But then
Chappelle.
you look at the white fellas. How many of the white fellas were made to do all this kind of shit?
Robin Williams.
But Robin Williams came from the black side. He came from Richard Pryor, right? So like that guy went through it, but he was more on the black side. He was more of a black comedian than anything else.
Yeah.
After like Peter Pan and all this kind of shit, right? Then he became mainstream. But he had to wear the dress to become mainstream also.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire, right?
Yeah.
Was Jumanji after Mrs. Doubtfire? Yes, right?
Maybe
I
it's a
think
test.
so.
I think so.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's
So, yeah.
a test.
Yeah.
It's a test in your obedience. Because they know
Yes.
that like for a masculine man to emasculate you and to have you subservient or submissive is for you to wear that dress.
Yeah.
So if you're
Right.
willing to wear that dress, it's a signal to them like you're willing to play ball.
Correct.
Play ball with us. Do what we tell you to do. not go
And
off rogue or anything
And there's
else.
another thing that was linked.
Submit.
The guy who was in the interview said, right, that like a lot of people like, hey, there can't be gay people at the top of like running like Hollywood studios. And the guy was like, what? Didn't J. Edgar Hoover run the FBI for the longest period? The first director of the FBI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he only liked
and
to
there was a
dress
gay
up.
man.
He
Yeah.
liked to dress up. Was
Yeah.
he gay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
It's a known fact,
It was a known fact.
Yeah.
And we are talking about like fucking like 50s
Yeah.
till like 70 or something. Like
To the 70s, mid 70s.
yeah. The
But
guy
then
was
again, a lot of them are obsessed with guns. It's hard to tell.
no, but this guy is like flamboyant, like fucking like well dressed, like cross dressing in private, like having like mad
Throwing parties with
Parties.
Roy Cohen.
yes,
Yeah.
like all this kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
And you are running the top internal spy agency
Yeah.
of the country. So like it is not beyond any reason that people might be gay and running shit with no issues.
Nah.
Even though like LGBTQ rights was not a big thing in 70s, 80s and even 90s lah. It was still in the back burner.
Yeah. At that time, you get fired if you found out that you
Yeah.
were gay. So you have to keep it on down low, lah. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see, like Kanye never wore a dress. I don't think so.
No,
No,
the
I
thing
don't
is,
think so,
I
no.
want to hear
Yeah.
his.
Chappelle never did.
I want to hear
Yeah.
a story.
And that's why he lost the show.
Yeah, but also I think now, well, Kanye is younger than Chappelle, right?
45, yeah, by
Yeah.
a few. He's 10 years older only. From
Yeah, but also I think now there are less gatekeepers, lah. I feel. With technology, with digital, with social media, there
Well,
are less gatekeepers.
I mean, the thing is, we have to hear him out. We actually I haven't seen anything where he's explained his comments.
Lex Friedman.
On Lex Friedman, that was
Oh.
a 3-hour podcast.
Trail.
Yeah.
But I'm only like 30 minutes in last night. Yeah, I need to go to bed.
You all said he was dressed up like a homeless man.
Yeah, he was wearing a hoodie, and the hoodie had like paint spots on it. I don't know whether it's fashion or he was doing renovating his new apartment.
Or maybe he really lost a lot of money and he is homeless.
Maybe
No
yeah.
lah, he's got tons of money lah.
Maybe he broke into Pete Davidson's
So
condo.
no, either of you watched that interview to the like.
I've yet to watch it.
You had to
Yeah.
watch. So too bad. We need to hear what he meant by those things. Like at least. if
I
said
don't
a
think he
few
would ever
names.
explain it lah. Is your mic on?
I think so. It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is
Yeah.
on. Yeah, he needs to explain it and then maybe find out which one of the sides is talking. Which polar side is talking. The happy Kanye or the sad Kanye?
No, but I think when he said Jewish media or the like Jewish Hollywood or whatever, right?
That had to be.
It
better
is
be sad Kanye.
the thing is that he's not wrong. Jewish representation
Yeah.
is it's like to a certain extent you can say they are overrepresented.
Yeah,
Right.
And a lot of the owners or the people who run the studios are Jewish.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein is
He's a
Jew, yeah.
Jew
and is a scumbag as well.
scumbag.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
Is Epstein a
like
Jew?
you throw a stone,
Epstein?
right? You throw a stone and it might hit a Jewish executive in a record company.
A pebble.
While an intern is sucking him off.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, sorry to disturb you, sir.
Yeah.
A pebble.
And while the CEO of the company is getting a massage by an underage girl in
Yeah.
the back room with a lady to supervise who also happens to be a Jew.
My goodness, we don't know the goings on around them. That's why, like, maybe I will watch that podcast. But you said 3 hours long.
Yeah, it's around 3 hours.
No, but I think they do have timestamps lah.
yeah.
Lex
that's
Friedman
I
has
hope
timestamps.
so. He
You
better.
can just skip.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
better. Yeah, I mean,
Or
the
you put
juicy bits.
the playback speed at 2.0.
because I want to hear specific names.
Then he'll be rapping throughout.
I want to hear specific names. Like what was the cause of it? Was it
No, but
like
you see, if he says specific names, right, then he can get into trouble. Where
libel?
they, libel.
But no, as
This
in
one, right,
specific
is-
names
yeah,
like
it's like too general.
with some. Then maybe he's still being smart. Maybe
Yeah.
he's still being smart. Yeah, but he doesn't have to worry about being
Now he
banned
might be
for-
losing future earnings.
Yeah.
But if he libels anyone, then he'll be out of pocket now. Yeah.
Yeah, but also with all the wild things that he said, right, I don't know how serious is he.
We also need to
Yeah.
know the
This
full statement. Like, okay,
Yeah.
Twitter ones, he's got that
Or-
character limit lah.
Yeah.
But like what context did he throw those out?
Yeah,
What
or is he just doing this for to get to become more
views?
relevant in
Yeah,
the
once
Maybe.
again, like,
In
the
views
sphere.
and all
Maybe.
that.
Or he just met those Jews that Porat spoke about. The ones with the curls,
Oh, in the curl.
and you have to throw money.
Isn't Sacha Baron Cohen a Jew as well?
Yes. Yeah.
He's the personification of satire right now. He's like, he's the guy that can parody humanity, the worst faces of humanity,
Yeah.
and just throw it back at them. I think was it Trevor Noah was it?
But he was trying to cancel people also lah. So he
Sacha Baron Cohen.
yeah. So eventually he proved that he's also one of those Jews lah.
Oh, who did he try to cancel?
Lim Wei Ming.
Lim Wei Ming.
Who did he try to cancel?
Fuck, I forgot. We spoke about this. He came out to say that this deserves to be removed.
Is it Alex Jones or something? No.
Was it Alex Jones?
I can't remember.
Can't remember.
It's
No
like
idea.
that's how unimportant it is, I guess.
Yeah.
But
It might be after the Sandy Hook thing, I think. I feel.
No.
No,
It
not
was
that.
way more recent. Sandy Hook, damn long ago. Yeah.
but now we have a new savior, anyways. I mean, not we lah.
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the rich. the
Kanye
rich.
E. West.
No, not him. It's a savior for people like him.
Right.
He's bought over Twitter. He's going to reinstall freedom there by first firing many people, taking away their financial freedom.
Yeah.
Apparently 75% of the
7,500 or 75%. I
I
don't know.
saw
It's
one article said
yeah.
75%.
Or 7. Yeah.
Wow.
So out of 266 Twitter employees, I think only 10 of them are like
Guaranteed.
Like they are
266?
surveyed.
Oh, okay.
I think only 10 of them are like sure that they will keep their jobs. Or
Right. I
something.
think you
Yeah.
just asked
I'm not
like,
sure.
how do you vote? Left? Fuck off.
I mean, immediately the CEO and what was the other one? The law, the
Yeah, their legal rep lah.
leader
The Vijaya Gade.
dismissed. I was like, but the board is the one that approved it. The board, the Twitter board, is the one that sold Twitter to Elon Musk at $65 billion Sing lah.
Wow.
Yeah, 44 or 42 bill US.
US.
Yeah.
So they all got rich, and now Musk can do whatever he wants with Twitter.
So now is he a CEO? Or no, he has to
is the
appoint a CEO?
owner.
He has to appoint a CEO.
Yes, he
lah.
can appoint
He's
a
the
new
majority
CEO, but he's the
shareholder,
right?
majority shareholder. And what he says has to go lah. So if he wants to open up Twitter to be more open, less
Yeah,
guarded,
I think it was either him or it was going to be the Saudi government or some shit like that. Some Saudi
to buy.
conglomerate. Yeah,
Okay lah. And I guess
they were in talks.
maybe they
Then
preferred.
I think he might have the backing of some US players also. Like, hey, you have to go in.
Well, he's
We
about to
don't
let.
want. We don't want.
Nah,
the Saudi-
dude, don't you see the playbook now? So
Uh-huh.
you have one tech giant
Yeah.
who is running
Twitter.
Facebook, Instagram,
Mm.
and WhatsApp. Then you have Elon, another tech and manufacturing giant
Mm.
Twitter.
who now has Twitter and Tesla
Yeah.
and SpaceX.
Mm.
And
Then you have
Amazon.
Amazon, which has Washington Post, Amazon,
Yeah.
and its own space program, and their own broadcasting network, Amazon Prime.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why they can't allow Twitter to go outside the US. So that's why Elon have to.
Yeah, maybe.
no,
maybe.
you see, all the people who are like changing the world, right?
Mm.
They are all having their own forms of like their own communication tools.
Mm.
Everyone is now being able to broadcast something.
Yep.
They have some form, like Twitter is like both a broadcasting tool and a communication tool.
Yeah.
Like how WhatsApp is a communication tool, also can broadcast. Facebook,
Yeah.
everything also got Messenger now.
Mm.
Instagram also got Messenger.
You can do live as well, right?
You can do
Can you
live.
do Twitter live?
Yeah.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
You can do Twitter live.
Then Twitter got Twitter Spaces as well, which is like they essentially killed Clubhouse lah.
Right. Where you can have like rooms and then you can
Yes.
talk about.
Then you can have
discussion
conversations
rooms.
with topics.
Right.
So
right.
it's literally take fucking Clubhouse and made Clubhouse redundant already.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So they are just monopolizing everything.
Mm.
And whenever you have control over now technically they have control over the media already.
Mm-hmm.
You have one tech giant with Facebook
Yeah.
and Instagram, one follower with Twitter, and then another one has print media. I'm waiting for one of them or all three to start buying old media houses.
Right. But some big US families still own the traditional media though, right?
No, then you look at who owns the shares.
Yeah.
You think what? Elon Musk owns all the shares in in Tesla, meh? How many companies own the shares?
Right.
He's the majority shareholder, but his shares, how many of them have bought the shares and tell that you control?
Mm.
How many of them are backing him? How many of them are backing Jeff Bezos? What is the breakdown of the shares?
Mm. That one, can you check? I don't think so.
You can.
Oh, because
There
open
a certain amount of it will be open
to public
open source
information
lah.
lah. Yeah.
Open source. You can go and find their financials lah. They
Yeah.
have like the breakdown of how many shares are owned by the board members.
Right.
Yeah. Then how many floating on the market?
Right.
How many is public lah?
Someone was it? I forgot who was talking about it. Was it Tim Dillon or something who was saying that there were like 3 or 4 big American companies, American families, who own media houses in the States.
Yeah.
Well, I think one of them is Sinclair family. I think if I'm not wrong or something.
Sinclair. I think you have Sinclair Brothmans
Yeah.
and
Interesting to be
Browns.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to be born into that kind of family. Just wake up with like that kind of power in your mouth. It's not even a silver spoon anymore.
No, but the thing is that
It's a golden transmitter.
the thing is that all these people, right? They will grow up knowing that they have real power, but they don't show it because your name, right, will never be known in public. The names that are known are like Musk, Bezos, Bill Gates,
But you get to move around.
Carlos Slim. Like in
Have
India,
real
like Ambani, Adani, or yeah, you get to move around.
And have real power.
No, but you don't have real power. You have scrutiny. Everyone knows who you are.
No, not them. I'm talking about.
Yeah. The other ones, the ones that we don't know the
You can
names.
just whisper a word and then things will actually take effect. Like you just like, I need Twitter down now. And then Twitter goes down for an hour. Does whatever happens, come out and for that hour, no one knows what you just did in the country of Macedonia, some obscure country that for that 1 hour.
The country
blackout,
of Fiji or something.
Yeah, they couldn't report. It's like, hey, it's all down. I want to show that this is happening.
Was that what happened to WhatsApp a couple of days ago?
Yeah,
Apparently, it was a Russian hack, right? Apparently.
I think so. I don't know. I was just guessing lah.
Mm.
Could be.
Could
Yeah,
be,
we
could
never
be.
hear anything though. Nothing in the news,
We
right?
don't know. For that moment down, no one could communicate except through Telegram and everything else.
Yeah.
So maybe they want to divert chatter away from WhatsApp to something else. so they
Part
can
of me, I was hoping that technical nude is flying into Ukraine,
Ukraine.
so you could end this. and then Ukraine fires another technical nude. And then
No, they need to find wherever the Zelensky and his family members are hiding, where they're using the green screen and bomb that place. Then finish. That's it.
They could do it like battleships.
Yeah.
A1 miss.
B5.
B5 miss and C6.
oh my dick,
Hit.
that's my dick.
The background shook a little. We're getting near. But no lah. If anyone launches a nuclear weapon, it's gonna be the start of something, not the end of something.
No, there's no nuclear
It's
weapon.
gonna be a
bullshit.
start.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun though. It's gonna be fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
No, there's no. You should watch one of the Whitney Webb. She did like research on it,
Right.
and she was saying that this whole war thing is repositioning and redistribution of global wealth. They're just shifting the wealth from one part of the world to another part.
Right.
There's no fucking nuclear shit. Nothing is going to happen like that.
Like shifting from Europe to Asia,
Yeah.
probably, right? Probably.
And it's accelerating like global dependency, right?
Mm.
So it's like moving away from fossil fuels, moving away from traditional foods.
I mean, Indonesia is already now
Right,
considering
like-
more nuclear power already.
Like now everything is like being accelerated. Oh, we need to step away from our dependency on meat,
Oil,
on oil, on wheat. Let's eat other things.
like insects.
Insects, like all this kind of shit lah. Like
who's been pioneering eating insects?
the Thais.
We have. Oh, I mean, yeah lah, Asians lah.
Right.
I consider them
No, but the insects was like a small thing.
small thing, but
But then
now they're
there's
looking
a
at it.
push. Fucking Nicole Kidman is in that advert
let's
What-
eat
what
insects.
eating insects.
Eat
Oh,
insects.
you have not seen
I've
that?
not seen that. Yeah.
Sean had not seen it. Then I played it for him, and he's like, "Fuck, this is real."
This is real.
Wow.
Can you imagine
What
that?
kind of insect? Cockroaches?
No lah, just
A variety of insects.
like basically because
Ew.
farming insects is so much more easier. They multiply like crazy.
But why eat them though? Does it give any nutritional value?
Just so
No,
they
they are-
can-
the-
so
the
it's
claim is that there's
something else they
nutritional
can
value.
control lah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like no, it's just to desensitize you to like something else, saying that you are good. You need to get used to it. No, you will not get access to meat in the
Mm.
near future.
Mm.
So maybe the next best thing would be this. So
Right.
don't frown upon it if
yeah.
we make like if you are being sold insect patty,
Ant burger.
Right.
ant burger, or
An
whatever.
ant burger.
Yeah, all this kind of shit lah.
But
Yeah.
not to say that beef will be gone. It's just an ant burger would be $5. A
Oh,
beef burger
Fucking
would be $582.
Netherlands, what
per
the
pound.
farmers,
Yeah.
because the farmers are now being told that they can't produce like a list of vegetables,
Mm.
which is ridiculous. Saying that if you produce all these vegetables on the list, your carbon footprint will be too high, so we are going to move away from that. Like what the fuck?
Mm.
So you said cattle production or cattle rearing, that is too high.
Yeah.
Next you are saying vegetables.
Mm.
Like what the fuck is this?
Yeah. So what's the alternative though? Fake
It's
meat.
like fake
Impossible meat.
Yeah, it's lab grown shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it seems to be
Holy shit.
like directed, you know.
I'm
They-
pretty
they-
sure
they
Bill
wanna
Gates is
direct-
behind all this.
Yeah, they want to direct you to
He's one of
another path.
the spokesfellas lah.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole carbon, I don't know lah.
Mm.
Honestly, you have to be an actual scientist or someone that reads up to actually know what they're talking about. The most of us
Mm.
will just go in with the bare minimum understanding. Like when they say carbon footprint, you just have to take, I'm guessing that vegetable requires different kind of fertilizer.
Yeah.
That's why what explain when I with a very simplistic view of it, right? When you grow a vegetable, any vegetable, you need soil, you need fertilizer, you need water,
What's the
Sunlight.
other thing you need?
any sunlight.
Another thing you need.
What's the last?
Man-
one?
Carbon
Manpower.
dioxide.
Carbon dioxide is something that they need lah. The plants need lah.
Yeah. So
Any-
if you
any-
don't have enough carbon dioxide, it won't grow properly.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the thing is that they say.
So why is now carbon dioxide the bad guy, when an increase in carbon dioxide makes the earth greener?
They say hot
Mm.
because of global warming thing.
No, the
Let's-
temperature record does not reflect that.
Yeah lah. No
So
lah,
that
but
is the problem.
but that
Where
is-
people don't look at all this, they just see, this is bad.
Mm.
Or government say, this one bad, must be true.
yeah, that's why.
So when
that's the weird
people
part,
don't
right?
check anything, when they outsource their brains to
Mm.
someone else, they let other people do the thinking, right? And you stop thinking. You just follow information. You just follow. Okay, I've been told to do A.
Mm.
I should do A.
Mm.
But so that's why you
Then
can't
eventually, they from giving you incentives for doing A,
blame them.
they change it to they cut away the incentives and they start penalizing you for not doing A.
Mm.
But
And
actually-
then the next level is to control you so that you must do A.
Mm.
You don't do A, you have no other way.
Right.
of working here. You
Y-
ain't
yeah.
working in
You
this town
can't work
anymore.
here, you can't access this, everything is
But that's
locked
the part I
out.
find funny lah. Like when you say vegetables, did you explain to the farmers what they are doing wrong? Maybe it's not the vegetable. Are you trying to lower the amount of fertilizer they're using? Then just do that. Why are you asking them to stop?
Yeah.
So it's like saying that the farmers are gonna say that we need this kind of fertilizer in order to grow that kind of crop, and then because of that, it's causing all this carbon footprint. It's
No, you
like,
see,
is it-
the first level of it, right, is to get rid of small farmers,
yes.
right?
Mm.
So the
Because
argument is
oddly
that
enough,
these
I-
small farmers, we can't control them.
Yeah.
The big farmers are using these products and all. You know,
Yes.
it's all very low already. We can monitor this.
What you say is true, because
Small
I think
farmers,
if someone
cannot.
was to do a proper study,
Mm.
they would find that it was it's always the bigger consumer, bigger industries, or
Mm.
maybe even these lab grown ones that might be using a lot more, and they're just shifting the burden onto the smaller farmers, getting them out of the way so they can take the gap that they're leaving,
Yes.
and also reducing supply, causing
An artificial drop in supply, food
causing
supply.
a rise in demand.
Yeah. When
Or
it comes to
something like
like
that
grains,
lah.
also like I'm pretty sure Monsanto is behind it, right? Wanting
Yes.
To sell their grains and
Yeah.
So
their
weird
seeds
lah.
and all that shit. Also
So
because for the money lah.
Money,
They
yeah.
want to
Maybe you are
monopolize.
right. Maybe you just need one stray nuclear weapon.
Hey, but I was reading an article saying that the amount of diversity in like seed and grains has dropped drastically.
Yes.
Like the past 50 to 80 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone is being forced to use the same grains.
And it's quite scary if there's like pestilence or something that happened, right? It can wipe out like a lot of.
I think Sean shared one TikTok clip with this Indian activist Vandana Shiva. So she led an massive movement in India. I think mostly northern India, where she made the movement made farmers save seed.
Right.
So whatever crops they're growing, right, she made them save the seed. And when Monsanto was like heavily trying to like lobby and come into India, right, they were like, no, get rid of all the seeds, use ours.
Right.
And then they gave a lot of reasons. Ours we have perfected it in the lab.
It's stronger, it's healthier.
You're not going to need much water, insecticide or pesticide or whatever.
Yeah.
The yield is going to be more and all this kind of shit lah.
Yeah.
But then the movement was successful enough to drive them out.
Yeah.
So she was like, yeah, we survived that. And then she went like, they went to do research and found out was Bill Gates was one of the heaviest proponents for Monsanto to come into India lah.
Right.
And you're like, what does this guy have to do with food production?
Yeah. Isn't he like tech?
Yeah, you're
tech
a tech
fella?
fella, right?
Yeah.
Then why are you involved in food production, in fucking medical stuff? You are not an expert in any.
Yeah.
So why the fuck are you
Why are we
involved?
taking orders from you?
Exactly.
Yeah. I was reading up partly part of my research lah for the current project I'm working on. You know the
Excuse me.
I can't pronounce the name. In northern off an island of Norway, they have this underground bunker where they keep the seeds, all the world's seeds and grains.
Okay, yeah.
And I was reading an article saying that there are over like 100 different strands of rice, but now like we're only using like less than 20,
Yeah.
and the rest is not like it doesn't exist
like
anymore.
unknown already, yeah.
Yeah, it's unknown.
Yeah.
But they have the grains that are kept there lah. So in the article is saying that it's quite dangerous now when the lack of diversity, if anything happens, there might be a shortage lah. If everyone's using the same, DNA.
In India, southern India, right, there's been like a whole movement where they are bringing back like ancient grains. Like they're finding out that our ancestors did not eat rice. We used to eat all these different millets, and they had different properties, and it tends to be way healthier than white rice. So slowly they are trying to bring it back in, but there's no push for it lah.
Yeah.
Because
The
rice
lobby,
still,
the lobby and everything.
the
and-
lobby is
Wow.
very, very strong,
I-
and most of the corporations own the different brands.
Yeah.
Even you want to buy like high quality basmati rice, a massive conglomerate owns the brand.
Yeah. Just marketing your millet or ancient millet, I think that's going to cost a bomb.
Yes,
You're
and,
gonna- yeah.
almost all of the brands are organic
Right.
because they're trying to grow it in the best way possible, right? So it's more expensive. Then everyone, like the
You're losing
layperson,
money.
no layperson will look at that. Hey, so expensive. I buy 5 kilo bag of rice compared to like
Yeah.
a 1 kilo bag.
Of whatever millet it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. True lah. You're really losing the game
Correct.
from the start.
Yeah.
You look at their legal affairs, it's quite scary. The Monsanto, almost all their cases mostly involve like chemical products related harm.
Yeah.
They themselves have also sued other people, but sued other people to only protect their own patents.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. So shady.
Wasn't Agent Orange the chemical from Monsanto?
Yes.
Yeah.
The wheat, yeah.
Yeah.
Then they just repurpose it and use it in Vietnam, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Dirty scumbags.
Even right
So-
here is Monsanto an unethical company?
Yes.
Overall, Monsanto can be described as an unethical company.
Which means a resounding yes.
Yes, a resounding yes, and kudos to India for preventing their entry into the country. I mean, if they're proven to be ethical, fine. Like if their seeds are meant to be. Well,
Why,
may-
dude? No one will be ethical and saying that, hey, you don't save seeds.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Why
That's
are you
so
stopping me
That is so shady in
from doing
itself.
something that my ancestors have
Like
been doing?
he brought up
for
one very is like
generations?
the diversification in the seeds is the one that maybe saves us. Like if one seed fails, you have something to fall back on.
Yes.
If everybody relies on the same seed and there's a disease that only affects that seed, everyone dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might control it. You might earn a shit ton of money from controlling that thing, but you don't care about. You think you can predict the future? You cannot.
Yeah.
If there's just one thing that
And-
affects your seed, and then suddenly it cannot grow in this soil or that soil,
Yeah.
or even water is like poisons it, or something in the
You-
water
you-
just poison it.
But it's also quite scary. You also can cause a famine.
Yes.
A man-made famine.
Yes.
Yes,
Because if
and
you control the seed.
only in
Yeah.
a country that does not want to listen to you.
Yeah.
Like, you
Oh.
don't want to let us open a new plant in this place and pollute your water. We won't sell you seeds anymore.
Don't you think we are really going towards that, the man-made famine, but at different levels at different places?
I don't know, man.
Look at Singapore for example.
The chicken scare.
Okay, the chicken scare, the shortage, that was created. India with the sugar thing. So India stopped exporting sugar to Malaysia.
Oh yeah, I read about
Right?
that. Yeah.
I think Malaysia and another country or what. So they said, oh, we are going to stop because the pricing is not right. Then you have not only our news channels, like our local channels, but in other countries as well. A lot of programs are being made,
Yeah.
like infomercials, to tell people that, hey, no harm buying the cheapest products.
Oh yeah.
House brand, buy home brand.
Yeah.
Like all this kind of shit.
Yeah.
It has started already,
Yeah.
right? And then now, I think Cold Storage and 7-Eleven, they just launched a new app, like the reward system app. They have their own like dollar. When you spend $12, you get one point or some shit like that.
Right.
So they had Glenda Chong to be the face of it.
Right.
Glenda Chong.
Right. And you see, all of this, right, is just going to collect more info. It's going to collect info about your buying patterns,
That's true.
right? And it's going to eventually they will force people into buying all their home brand stuff. So they will get you conditioned to spending the least amount because everything is going to be expensive. Now everything is already expensive.
Yeah.
Pay not rising.
Inflation is here.
Yes, everything
Yeah.
else has risen.
Yeah.
GST is going to 9% soon.
Yes,
Mhm.
next year. Next year is 8%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, next
I
year is
think incrementally.
8%, yeah.
Because 9%.
2024,
as
I
much
think
as
is
you want to
9%.
share, it's almost like that. You know how when you go to a store and they sell you something at $1.99 instead of selling you at $2?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Because 9% is all very close to 10%, which means that anything you buy, you're paying an extra 10% for that. Yeah. Not adding on everything else. Like what if the places decide to up their service charge?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
Then-
true.
Yeah, which
then
is
you're-
really what, at
because-
10%?
Yeah, so then
Because their goods are they're also paying more for the goods,
yeah,
right?
if they put it
Yeah.
at 11%, and once it hits 9%, that's 20% extra on every one of your bill. You know,
Yeah.
eating out, you order a $10 meal, it's immediately 12.
20%, yeah.
Immediately 12. Like
Yeah.
$10 at 12. It's like what the fuck?
Yeah. It will add up, lah.
It will add up.
Yeah, it
It
will
will
add
add
up.
up. And then from now on, we have to start learning how to eat ants. 'Cause that's the only way you can save.
Crickets. I think there's a lot of crickets in
That's the way you
Singapore,
can
right?
save money. But if you make it
Yeah.
too look like really can like circumvent and then eating crickets, you can survive on
Hey,
it. Right?
Bishan
They'll
Park
start giving
Got a
you.
lot of chickens. I think we need to get those gunny sacks.
Yeah.
Soak them in water, cold water, go chase the chicken.
What?
Yeah, that's how you catch, because you make it wet, right? So the
Uh-huh.
gunny sacks become heavier,
Uh-huh.
and then you just throw it onto the chicken.
Oh, and then
Yeah,
the
you
weight,
trap
so
you
cannot-
trap the chicken.
Trap the
lah.
chicken, then
Well,
you
that's-
grab. Yeah.
Right.
I thought you fill them with cold
Kampung-
water so you get,
kampung
like
waste.
give them the
Kampung waste.
you give them hypothermia, so as they die, right, their meat
Bro,
still
no money, bro. I cannot spend on ice
Yeah.
cube.
their meat still what
Succulent.
succulent.
No, that one
Yeah.
need to cook first. You need to
Oh.
defeather them.
But
Pluck the feathers
chickens
and-
living in the wild, I don't know what they eat also, lah. I think I'll be
Good lah. Free range. No antibiotics.
You know what I suspect they eat? Cockroaches.
Hey, fucking chickens are filthy. They eat everything. You puke, they will pack your puke as well. They eat
Yeah.
everything, right?
Yeah.
But I think it will still be healthier than the ones from a fucking broiler, from a farm chicken.
Well,
Right.
it'll have to be
Or
an
KFC lah. KFC chicken.
It'll
Yeah.
have to be an
KFC.
experiment.
Yeah.
Have to be an experiment one day. We'll just go down there and see whether Bishan caught chickens are better than your farm fresh.
Bishan
Right.
Park and Thompson.
BBC
Yeah,
Bishan Park
singing.
Chicken.
Yeah, BBC.
BBC Bishan Park Chicken. Come, have your own. This is a chicken rice. Every day only sell one chicken. Why?
One.
It's only one lah.
Bro, got too many now.
Where got too many?
Too many.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been breeding.
Dude, articles came out on Mothership, but people have been complaining.
Oh, because of the roosters.
Roosters in the morning,
Right.
fucking 5 a.m.
Where the heck are the chicken rice sellers? This is their
They
calling.
should be going there to.
Oh,
to
They're
catch.
selling tofu.
No,
What?
wait, do we have laws? Can we
For-
not go like and
You can catch lah.
you can
I-
catch?
You
ah?
can catch.
Yeah.
You can
Because
catch.
these are in the wild one.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but is there no laws? Like, do we have like conservative laws?
No,
like,
yeah,
know,
you can't.
kill too many.
you can't slaughter them in public, lah.
You can't slaughter them in public, and you can't raise them in a HDB.
Right, right.
Also, only landed property
That
people
landed
can do it.
property,
lah.
yeah.
Basket. It's just
But the
sounds-
thing, if you have roosters, right, finish. Your neighbor gonna complain the fuck out of.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
It's only at the time when you should wake up at 6 o'clock. What?
No, some roosters.
Hey, some weekends, Saturday, Sundays.
Yeah.
No, that's why I teach the rooster how to see the time lah.
No,
No, to read the
you
time.
use ball gag on the rooster.
Use your sex toys on the
Create
rooster.
a soundproof coop.
Right.
And Saturday, Sunday inside.
I see.
No, sorry. Friday night, take the rooster out, put inside the thing. Saturday only take it out after 10 p.m.
then Sunday, go to church.
Saturday, go
Bring
church.
the rooster to church.
Bring the
Go
rooster to
church.
church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be a
I think that's the only cock that is appreciated in the church lah.
Yeah. Then the thing is that you could be a benefit to your community. Only landed property people are allowed to have the chickens. What?
Yeah.
So you just convince everybody in your neighborhood to be either Christian or joggers.
Yeah lah, but just don't be gay lah.
Which brings us to our next topic.
Next topic.
Yeah. Christianity and gay. And being gay. Perfect segue.
Yeah.
Perfect segue. Yeah, the next topic is something very local. Something that happened to us that we experienced it just a couple of years ago, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we got
Uh,
banned?
No,
Yeah.
like
The
when Watin got
Oh, yeah.
banned from playing.
From
Yeah.
playing.
So that fellas flew down. Everything approval given, big hoo-ha. Government says, yeah, we'll limit it to 200. Was it 250 or 200
damn tiny lah.
attendance?
Something damn tiny.
Right? And then they arrived at the venue to play.
Yeah.
Then they realized that the organizers said that the license to
Revoked.
play
Last
got
minute because
revoked
of a
already.
petition.
Yeah, so a petition with like 17,000 signatures
Christian
was
signature.
sent to the minister, and then they made the decision to
17,000 eh.
17,000. Yeah.
Someone actually did their research into Walton's music and be like, hey guys, what do
No,
you
but
think about...
the thing that I
Yeah.
am like thinking of, right, is like,
yeah.
did they actually get 17,000 signatures?
That is true. Because I find it okay. One thing is that they did say they disseminated
Yeah.
it amongst the
Christian community.
Yeah, Christian
Yeah.
community. So
I
they
didn't
can,
receive it.
no, as in that it can go very far. It can spread quite fast there, and most of them are not like we should protest again. Fine, just
No,
sign
and
it.
were they like actual signatures, or was it just clicking a page?
Maybe.
Right.
The thing is
Right.
that
Yeah.
if only there was another channel
If you have,
for fans of the music to have
To
at
support
least
it, right?
given
Yeah.
at least given more time. Like the thing I found bad about it is because they were not informed until very late.
Yes, when
and
they
the thing
reached the
is
venue.
the signatures were done in a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
So that also should not be right, because you shouldn't be able to just petition it one day before they come. There's no professional courtesy there also.
Yes.
And the other thing is that
No, I think that it was
also brings
brought up
question,
earlier.
The question
The
is,
whole like backlash was brought up earlier, but the government said that no, they are handling it. It's going to be a very small. We are limiting
closed
the,
doors,
the
Yeah.
attendance,
Yeah.
and it's going to be behind closed doors. You must buy ticket. Only this amount of tickets will be sold. The venue will be monitored. There will be officers there and all that
Yeah,
shit
so
lah.
it should have been closed already. Like once that happened,
Yeah.
right?
That should be the end of it.
How could
Yeah.
the petitions have come in after that?
Correct.
Not per saying that we're stopping you. It's just cause of its what kind of professionalism, something like that. You're sending a different kind of signal to everybody else. Wow. So if I can have everything approved, all settled, done, all tickets sale, I'm flying, already spent my air tickets about to land, and then suddenly I can just be cancelled there and there, like in such
Yeah.
a short span of time. Doesn't make sense, right?
Should they have done that for the film also? Look at me. Like have it behind closed doors or give it an R to
Yeah,
one
but
rating.
see now, like early on, you brought up the thing, right? That it's
Yeah.
going to be part of a film festival.
Part of SGFF. So
Yeah.
so Look at Me is a 2022 Singaporean film directed by Ken Kwek.
Mm.
It premiered at New York Festival.
Mm.
It's loosely based by Amos Yee 2015 vlog that criticized Lee Kuan Yew and Christianity
Mm-hmm.
in other real life events. So somehow people found this offensive and decided to ban it.
We are putting that in question because what people?
Most
Yeah.
likely Christian
No,
group.
we
Most
haven't,
likely
heard,
Christian
we
group.
haven't
And-
heard anything from the same. Like you
Yeah.
see, at least Watain had the
Yeah.
17,000 signatures.
This one immediately IMDA like no, cannot,
Exactly.
cannot
Yeah.
play.
So
Yeah.
what was the what people and
Yeah.
that's the
And,
question.
and
we're
it's quite
asking
funny
ourselves.
also when you read the synopsis.
Mm.
It's about these two twins who live with their mother. So one of them is gay, the other has a girlfriend. The girlfriend invite the twins to a evangelical mega church where the pastor gives a homophobic sermon. So the brothers become enraged by the sermon and they create a vlog, casting the pastor in the bad light. The vlog goes viral and then one of the brothers, the main brother, earns a defamation lawsuit and a jail sentence for violating Singapore laws on hurting
The
religious
gay
freedom.
one or the one with the girlfriend? Don't know.
The one with the girlfriend actually.
Okay.
Or maybe both. Yeah, I think both. Both of them got into trouble lah with the law. So it's kind of, they're being satirical about what really happened.
Wait, but
in
I think
2015.
you were the first one to share about this film, right? On I think it was on Instagram.
Did
The
I?
Instagram post, right?
Mm.
That one said like I think that shared like the premise of the story was a little bit different.
Oh, really?
That post said
It's
that
Adrian
the premise
Pang
Adrian Pang
plays
and
a
then
preacher who
was
preaches
hiding
against
his
it,
own
and yeah.
homosexual activities.
Right.
So-
I'm reading this off Wikipedia.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
So.
beacon of truth. Yeah.
Look at me, Singapore pastor. It's barred from screening in Singapore. Just barred from screening.
Yeah, so if you bar the film from screening, that means you
banned it
literally you will ban it.
So this filmmaker Ken Kwek had his first director debut in 2012, a film titled Sex, Violence, Family Values, banned by the Singaporean government. This guy is pushing boundaries, I guess.
Okay, so Singapore has barred screening of local film Look at Me because it denigrates a religious community and has a potential to cause enmity and social division in Singapore's multiracial and multi-religious society. Wait, race, I don't understand, but religious, I think that's the one they want. Because look, denigrates religious community. So I'm thinking this is, I don't know lah. They saw it as an attack on the Christian community, I guess, with the mega
Yeah.
church thing going on. The pastor being a closeted homosexual who hypocritically
No, but is that true?
Preaches
Because
against.
from
I don't know.
the
his one
story that Josie read, right, there was a homophobic preacher, but the homophobic preacher was not a homosexual himself.
No mention about
No
the
mention
preacher,
about
yeah.
that.
So
Yeah.
according to IMDA, Look at Me opens with a frame which states that the plot was inspired by true events. Inspired, loosely. The film is set in Singapore, revolves around the protagonist who is offended by a pastor's stance on homosexuality. So that's the two twins lah. And the synopsis writes, is a YouTuber who posts an irreverent video trolling. So yeah, that one is about like Amos Yee,
yeah.
trolling a mega church pastor in defense of his gay twin brother. And then the post goes viral, leads to a series of them, but eventually plots revenge against the pastor.
Okay.
Okay, elaborate is what ifs? No. They notice very description of the pastor in the film, including a similar sounding title, are suggestive of a real pastor in Singapore, maybe Kong Hee.
Maybe.
Then context may be seen as suggesting encouraging violence against the pastor. So they don't want to inspire us to like go attack Kong Hee for misappropriating church funds. Oh wait, no, wrong one. I don't know. So most of it is just under the premise of protecting the maintenance of Religious Harmony Act. So I think they just don't want violence against this kind of Christian community or pastors from there. But I don't see anything the Singapore pastor preaches against homosexual but engages in behavior that goes against his religious teaching. So it might not be that he is engaging in a
Ah, that
homosexual
means
behavior.
that Instagram article was they took it out of context and wrote the
Yeah,
article.
so maybe
Right.
maybe it's because they're saying it's like similar to some pastor. I have a feeling they're gonna say that this guy used church funds to go fund something else.
So that is also
Yeah, because that's
against
why it's a
your
true
God, yeah.
event. So it's basically taking Amos Yee's attack on religion,
And then Kong Hee's
Kong Hee's little
explicates with
like
the
his
finance.
own hypocritical actions lah.
Right.
Like he
Mhm.
preaches one thing and does another thing lah.
Yeah.
And I get it. I know. I mean, I get what they mean. Like because it is a sour thing.
Mm.
You see a con artist like that, run a church.
Yeah, but it's also funny how the film actually touches on how Singapore files. So it's so quick to file defamation suit and put people behind
I mean the
bars
same thing.
who criticize the government,
Yeah, because
and the
that's-
film get banned.
yeah.
yeah.
It's like
So
okay.
it's like yeah.
yeah.
So
I
how
don't
true
know.
is it?
I mean, we could like
But
Too soon.
Yeah. Hey, but will the film be playing at SGIFF? Because
I don't think so.
I don't think so, right?
I have no idea, man. It doesn't seem
It
like
is
it.
selection, but I don't think it'll be open to public screening, lah.
Yeah.
Unless it's
Or unless
yeah.
you enroll in Yale NUS, then you take that module, religion and film.
Yeah. Then you only just come for this day.
Really?
just to watch the
where
film.
they cheat you, they don't play this. They play to Singapore with love.
It's like, fuck, I already seen that. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't understand. The reference to true events implies that leaders of
If
local
this guy is a G,
religious-
right, he will just go and put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right, but I think he got to make
Mm,
the
no
money
lah,
back also.
I-
lah.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I think it's playing in other festivals as well.
Overseas lah.
overseas can
festivals,
lah,
yeah.
but not here lah.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest part is this reference to true event implies that the leaders of the local religious community, including pastors, have engaged in such behavior. But isn't that part already proven?
Yeah.
Wasn't he charged?
No, but we have not watched the film, so we don't know what
Oh, yeah,
he's
that's true, that's
insinuating
true,
by
that's true.
Yeah.
the behavior, right?
Yeah.
And
Is
maybe
it
this part
financial,
lah,
like
maybe
Or
this
sexual
part,
behavior.
sexual
or
behavior.
Yeah, this part, the protagonist declares that he has intention to make preparation to violently attack the religious figure. Like that part lah.
Oh,
So
within the film,
within the film lah.
Ah.
So maybe that's the
Mm.
part like no lah, we don't want to encourage that.
But it's also a movie, right?
Yes.
I mean, no one goes to a Marvel film and be like, yeah, I think I'm a superhero. I think I can fly.
But you see, that's the same reasoning that was given for Watain, right?
Mm.
Like, it's an act.
Yeah.
It's a
a performance.
It's a performance.
Yeah.
Like no one is going to go for a Watain show, right, and then come out and go sacrifice a goat. I've watched them twice.
Yeah.
Unless to eat lah.
No, even then I want the butcher to cut
do-
and
to-
to
yeah.
use the electric saw to cut the bones and all so that I can eat the tulang after that. If not, what you want me to slaughter my own goat? No, what?
Yeah.
Fucking like, I find that the mentality is like treating us like fucking kids. Like we are, like the citizens are too dumb.
Yeah. And also Singapore, like
Nanny state lah.
whoever screams the loudest gets hurt.
Yeah.
So once they collect like enough voices like kind of criticize something, they're like, okay, let's just shut it down. We don't want any trouble. We don't want people to like start rioting and start protesting.
But that's the reason why I found it so weird that they barred this and not like Passion of the Christ. Because I know Passion of the Christ is a glorification like of that thing, but it also depicts like how back then the Jews were violent against Jesus Christ. What?
No, but they were
No,
the Romans.
Technically, it was not the Jews. It was the
Yeah,
Romans.
The Romans were
Weren't they
It was the
Roman
Roman
Jews?
Empire.
Weren't they Roman Jews?
No,
No.
it was the soldiers that
those are
captured him,
yeah.
and the punishment was handed down, and they executed the whatever
Yeah. Then
orders.
what if there's like encourages violence against Romans?
The Roman Empire has ceased to exist.
Exactly. Then we trace them down to their their
Yeah,
current relatives.
Yeah, current relatives.
Passion of Christ got no comparison to this lah.
Why?
Yeah.
It's like also
Zero-
encourages
zero-
violence. What?
No, zero.
What if I have a friend who is crucified? Huh?
No, but there was not going to be any religious animosity. What?
Yeah, there is.
The Muslims treat Christ as
One of the prophets.
one of the prophets.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
So
that part I
why
didn't know.
would they
Yeah.
would be like, wow, this man died for us. So
Huh?
he was.
But then what? Okay,
Mm.
then what? Violence against people who hold spears. Right.
Could be.
Bigotry?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
or
not so
maybe
like-
someone with a long knife.
Long knife.
Yeah.
Well, people who make crowns out of thorns.
But still no religious animosity, ma.
God, carpenters.
Oh
No, that one not religion, ma.
But it could be a occupation that people. Why you also
Yeah.
biased a carpenter? He made the cross he had to carry.
But you know what? Not?
Right.
Most
know-
carpenters no time to go watch the full movie. What? They busy doing work.
Sniffing glue.
Pastor all
Shifting.
Sniffing glue.
sniffing glue also. But
Sniffing glue.
pastor, father all got nothing else to do.
林伟明
Hey, I was, I was, someone who was saying this that the cross at that time wasn't, it was on its side. It was an X.
Yes.
It wasn't a cross.
So
It was
wrong
only,
lah.
it was only during Constantine that he shifted to a cross.
Yes.
Did it what?
Oh,
So it
To,
used to
to
be.
that cross. It used to.
It was not proportional.
It used to be wrong lah.
You
used
know,
to be-
it was literally a cross.
Yeah.
Wrong lah.
Yeah.
That's why
So-
he shifted it to make it correct already.
You make it to a plus.
No, he
It
made
was
it
a
plus.
times.
A
Yeah.
sword.
It was times. It was multiply.
Yeah.
Then it became
No, a sword.
addition.
It
Yeah,
became
addition.
a sword.
Sword. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it became a sword. And Jesus had to carry the.
Why did he do it? Fuck, I can't remember
Who?
why.
Why who crossed what?
Constantine.
Constantine?
Constantine.
Made him bear
But
the
wasn't
cross?
he baptized on his deathbed or something like that?
I don't think. No. He led the crusades. What wasn't he? The first crusade.
Who was the one who was baptized when he was on his deathbed?
Jeffrey Epstein.
No,
when he
lah.
when he choked out.
Jeffrey Epstein might not be dead lah.
I think he is.
Body not found.
I
No records of anything.
mm.
And then his account suddenly got movement,
Oh, is it?
got activity. Yeah, like what the fuck? No grave, nothing.
Mm.
No,
Hmm.
grave.
And you see, it
Unmarked
was so like fine and dandy that Ghislaine's trial,
Yeah.
no one paid attention. People were all paying attention to Johnny Depp. What?
Right.
The coverage given to that, and this one, no, zero.
I think he might be taken out because he knew too much. I think he got taken out. Maybe the movement in his account, they were like, because his money is not his money. Right? People want his money back, so they probably like move their money out of his account. lah.
So you say.
Using whatever ways that they have.
So you say. Until today, I haven't seen a penny of it yet.
But I think that if he took it too far. lah. He got a little too brave, too brazen, and he got caught twice. And then they were like, yeah, I think you
Almost like a mafia getting.
No, I
rid-
think
rid
it,
of
wa-
the-
it was not his
of the
fault. I
weakling,
think it was the people who he was supplying to. I think
yeah.
that came out first.
And also I think he kept the black book, right? So I think they were
Yes.
afraid that might leak further.
No, that was leaked. What? Sean Edward leaked it. What?
The whole thing, I thought only parts of it is leaked.
Parts of it lah, but
Parts of it,
but even that is a big
damaging
thing,
now,
what.
lah.
Yeah, it's damaged enough.
Damaging now.
Yeah, when you have fucking royalty, you have A-list actors.
Yeah, Bill Clinton like
Bill,
what,
the president,
like 15 times or
20 something, 26
Yeah,
Hillary Clinton twice.
yeah. I mean,
So it was It got sloppy lah. Maybe it got sloppy towards the end.
let's see who takes over his role.
We will never know, man.
Yeah,
We will never know.
maybe the successor already is in place. Who knows, right?
Oh yeah,
Might be Ashton Kutcher. For all we know.
might be.
I don't know. A certain prince was there also lah.
Too many prints.
Mm.
You have Andrew, then you have a couple of Dutch royalty as well
right.
on the black book.
Yeah.
Oh well. What can we say? It's like, which island was this again? Where is it located? Specifically?
I think near
Is it
Bah-
Caribbean?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
What the
Bahamas or Barbados?
Barbados.
It's a separate island close to.
What's happened to it now? Like,
They probably sell it.
No, it's on. It
It's
has
on
been
sale, right?
seized. What? It has been seized.
oh,
Right.
The island they have seized it because technically it's
evidence.
Evidence, yeah.
So then when are they
But
gonna,
there's
like,
no case. Well, like
when
what
are they
are-
going to release it again? Like,
no
it
clue.
would be funny if someone bought it and then just opened like a what you call that theme park. They're just like this used to be Epstein's Island, but
Disneyland
now
and museum.
yeah, but now
Dude, there were people who actually like went on a speedboat onto the island. What?
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah,
But isn't
from
it
like
cordoned off?
No.
Oh, okay.
From the neighboring islands,
Mm.
like they were just drinking, and then they were like, "Hey, Epstein's Island is nearby."
yeah.
Then they ran, but they had security and on the island, so they once the security
The
spotted
security
them,
is what? Like from the police lah.
yeah.
Not like not
Because
still-
technically the whole place is evidence.
not
mah.
still
Evidence,
protecting the
But they
the-
had
the things that
the
going on there.
one of the key things is that he had Epstein had a fucking temple, which was modeled after the temple on the rock,
Hmm?
the fucking Jewish temple in Jerusalem, the white and blue with the golden dome.
Right,
My
right, right, right.
God.
Yeah,
Why?
that fucking Tim Dillon made a fucking suit out of it
Mm.
and was wearing that and walking in New York, in I think it was LA,
Right,
streets of LA. He did a skit on it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy is something lah.
Well, that guy is something. But then again, you know, I hope to revisit not revisit sorry, I should not use that word. I mean revisit the case of Epstein in the
Right.
future. Not the island. I've never
Not
been
the
there
island,
before. I've
yeah.
never been there before.
Oh, then you should check out the podcast, the PBD podcast with Whitney Webb.
Mm.
He's also getting quite big, PBD. I never actually
Yeah.
heard of him getting until he brought back like Andrew Tate and everybody else, and now he's like coming back with a vengeance.
Andrew Tate is doing a lot of podcasts, man. I
Yes.
just
A
saw
lot, a
him
lot.
in on Sugar O'Malley's podcast.
Yes.
Is it Sugar
Yeah.
Shane O'Malley?
Did
Yeah.
you see the TikTok I sent you all? The younger Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
way he looked back then, the way he is right now.
Yeah.
He's like, who hurt you? You know, you go back and then it's like, who hurt you? And then now, boom, there you go, there you go. You see, that's exactly who hurt him, and that's exactly why. You know, that explains a lot. Who changed him? A woman.
Oh.
I mean, like you can see, like maybe
Right.
the inspiration came from, you know, having to deal with this kind of.
That
this-
was
this-
before his
and he
kickboxing
was
days,
like,
lah, I
yeah,
guess.
then he was like thinking, you know, fuck this. This is exactly why they're not worth it, or you know, something like that, lah. I
Oh,
don't
but
know
he
lah.
did credit a lot of his his ethics to his dad. What?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
His dad is like a
but
no
no,
nonsense.
but you've seen
massive
right,
guy.
how he used to look like he's so far from the alpha he's talking about, like the
Yeah,
alpha
but that was a kid lah.
He was like what, 16 or 17?
No,
right?
that was like 21. That
Huh?
was when he was on the that wasn't no man. I don't know. I cannot tell. But he looked very young, very what lah.
All right. Should we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching this episode or listening to this episode. Check
Yeah.
us out on Patreon again, patreon.com/lots of lobang, where it's still on offer,
$1.
$1
$1 a month
till the end of the year.
till the end of the year. Yep. New year, new price.
Sure. Yes. And yeah, you should check it out because Breaking Wind,
Yes.
it's exclusive on Patreon. That one's
Non-censored.
non-censored. Yeah.
Uncensored. Yeah. We show our penis.
Yes.
All right. Ciao.
Ciao.